Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign in Crusader Kings 3. In the last episode, we had the state funeral for our late father, Emperor Rickolf II. And also continuing to work on those construction projects. Repair. And so that's what we're just continuing to do. We are planning to begin to absorb Crete and potentially Cyprus. But Crete has a surprisingly strong military alliance. And so I'm just going to be patient. We'll be patient, look for an opportunity. For us to see if these alliances will break up at some point. So there's no rush. No rush. No need to hurry into anything just yet. So that's what we'll do. We will be patient. We had a weak or dangerous faction. For just a second. Can I switch? I can. We're gonna switch to intrigue focus. Looks like we had a castle we shouldn't have had. That's okay. We can deal with that. Alright, looks like we have some people who can... No, we want inactive accolades. Yeah, our levies need to recover a little bit. Are all of our men-at-arms? No. There we go. Let's get all of our men-at-arms up to full strength. I take Araton into my dungeon where I start regaling her with tales of terrible things I have done to the people who crossed me. I'm sure I heard about how I was victorious in this person's populist revolt. That was just the beginning. As I chuckle, Araton's eyes go wide with fear. Apparently we are going to intimidate her out of her faction. Or out of this faction. Alright. Alright, looks like that we can create some more men-at-arms. Let's make these heavy units. We'll do armored footmen. Armored horsemen. And crossbowmen. Alright. Governess Katerina has died, who is our rival. Alright. Let's get these up to full strength. Yep. There we go. Okay. All right, we've had another daughter, Joanna. She is intelligent and pretty. All right, we're going to educate her. Alright, my vassal, Governor Berenguer Renard, asked me if I would like to gather for a small bout of carousing and merrymaking. We'll improve opinion and lose some stress. That sounds good. And we inherited this castle again. Alright, hold on. You can do with it what you want. Yeah, I know with it we have low control in counties. Keep working on it. Let's see. Temple. You still have your allies. No, we don't need that pinned. Horse enthusiast, my vassal. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy yourself with the horse. That's fine. order. Theory Company of Relac. They want more land. Yeah, go for it. That brings in a lot. Get the castles upgraded first. Okay, yeah, these upgrades are pretty quick. Keep an eye on you. You know, let's just stop doing that. Like, I don't need to be alerted to every single one of those. Okay. No, we're gonna go down the scheme route, I think. We have a trinket. Sponge on a stick. No, I didn't want to equip that. Alright, well, let's look and see. Learning. Learning and prowess. I'll take that then. Yeah, we will pay money to keep our horse healthy. I can negotiate an alliance. We will. All right. It looks like we are fully upgraded across the board on our estates. Excellent. Let's see. Echoes of History. A pious and accomplished theologian known as Thomas the Caltanistetta? Not familiar. Reportedly wandering my realm in search of employ. A Dominican theologian and philosopher famous for uniting Aristotelian philosophy with Christian theology. Let's see. Obligation. Alright, we can bring him in. My lord, Barther fetches me. Sweat running down his forehead as we walk. The workers have found some tunnels under the servants' quarters, spreading out in all directions. What I see is astounding. This is not something that any of our masons could have built. There's a much ancient presence in these walls, stone so old it crumbles. Abduct schemes of a higher success chance. All right. Let's see. He can be inspired. For a book inspiration. Sure. Since her appointment as my seneschal, Binto has been an ever-perceptive presence, ensuring the smooth running of my court and household. As I dwell on my good appointment, I hear her voice behind me. Liege, I have found there are many economies to be made in this estate, though I wonder where you think the savings are most needful. Taskmaster's economies. Lodging, court amenity upkeep. $95%. Alright, we succeeded. Alright. Master of Horse position vacated. Master of the Hunt position vacated. Alright, we need to start hiring some people. We have no available spouse. What? You're 59 and in poor health. You're 26 and in good health. We're going to go with you. Alright. Oh, it's because my wife has a title and she is her own ruler, so we don't have... Well, she can't assist me. Okay. Let's see. The beneficiary, Thomas, approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special? Prestige. Well, I mean, we're doing okay. Inspiration, diplomacy topics. It's almost so freely decide it will be of higher quality. Yeah, will be of higher quality. You have lost one of your alliances. Increasingly clear. From the lowest peasants to the most noble of my vassals, they are all whispering my name, whispering of my might, whispering of war. Their support for my cause, for my people to see me as ruler worthy of the world. The strength of the Empire of Iberia is mine to wield, and wield it I shall. To strike outwards is what's expected of me, to claim by might what should belong to me. I am destined to rule, to subjugate those around me, and make them part of my empire. Start receiving support from your vassals and your people, but where? We'll stay at peace too long. Regain the trait Conqueror. Thing is, we are about to go to war. Maintenance. You know, I'm going to actually pass on that, even though we are about to engage in some aggressive action. I don't want to be forced to do it, or feel like I'm forced to do it, and to continue it. So, let's see, if I were to declare war on you now, you'd only have 9,800 troops. This is, I think, the perfect opportunity. Let's go. And I am not gonna mess around here. Let's bring in the largest of our holy orders. Let's have them rally to our rally point. Okay, you now have 16,000 troops. I'm guessing you hired some mercenaries, and you brought in a holy order. Okay, that's to be expected. Yes. Higher in the court position. Apparently we didn't have one. In fact, we lost, like, the master of the horse, master of our hunt, court musician. Alright, and you are my best commander, yes? Alright. No, I don't want to land directly on top of an army. Alright, there's their army. Alright, let's make landfall. Let's wait for the penalty to go away. I mean, and might as well siege the castle while we're at it. Let's go. Alright, visiting local market, a merchant from a faraway land, it catches my attention. No, we'll just grab the diplomacy challenge. Alright. We have an illustrious book, Theoria Revelry. An extravagant tome that shows an excellent understanding of diplomacy as it touches upon subjects such as the art of feasting. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of interlaced knot patterns. Alright, so that means we have... Generous Emperor, let me express my gratitude and bring you very good tidings. I've been thoroughly... Oh, Thomas. Thoroughly enjoying the quarters you have assigned me. They are so spacious. Okay, you're really happy with your accommodations. Excellent. I do need another piece of furniture in here. Illustrious book. I don't have anywhere else. Okay, so let's see. We're displaying this. The Holy Builder of Alpuente. Diplomacy, learning, renown. Piety, prestige, learning, lifestyle. You know, actually, we're going to remove that, and we're going to put that in its place. Alright, let's see. Prestige, courtier and guest opinion, monthly diplomacy, lifestyle experience. Piety per powerful vassal. No, we'll stick that. We'll stick with that book. Okay. Now, do I actually have to... No, I don't think so. I was saying that we're unstationed. I'll have to double check. We need a new steward. I mean, you're not very good. I would prefer to go with someone who's actually good at their job. Thank you very much. Call a dynasty member. No. Alright, let's put this little war to bed. And somewhere along the line, I picked up a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I should probably just create that duchy. And grant you that appointment. There we go. There's still one additional one somewhere. Okay, we have a city holding that we don't want to have. There we go. I don't really need it. Alright, enforce our demands. Alright, excellent. Let's see. Grant this to somebody. I will grant it to my 16-year-old nephew. There we go. Antiquarian position vacated. Cecilia, our sister. Alright, well, Thomas can become our antiquarian. There we go. I can vassalize this person. You know what? I will go ahead and vassalize you. And I'm going to demand that you become administrative. There we go. Alright, that means that we can create that whole duchy. And that we can then grant you control of that duchy. Alright. Speaking of religious stuff, we're still working on converting. Yeah, apparently, and it's being very stubborn. Alright, we have had a son who is a genius, comely, and hale. Alright, very good. Alright, but I think we'll go ahead and end the episode here. I need to burn off some cash doing some construction here. And we have Cyprus. Oh, we'll have to wait for that truce to wear off, and then we can grab the rest of Crete. Alright, but for now we'll stop here, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.